Welcome to Motivation at Hand, Ma. To know is to know how. Jack Smith. We will peep into him using cosmology and a deck of cards. In the realm where ancient gods hold sway, three beings of power in divine array, Mot, Hera-Huti, and Heru's might, unite as the Queen of Swords in flight. Mot, the goddess of truth and balance. With scales in hand, she casts no pretense. Her wisdom and fairness a guiding light, restoring harmony through the darkest night. Hera-Huti, the messenger with keen insight. His intellect sharp, his vision bright. Wielding the power of words and thought. A masterful communicator, battles fought. And Heru, the mighty hawk in flight. His strength and courage a dazzling sight. With the heart of a warrior, fearless and bold. Protecting his realm, his story unfolds. Together they merge, a triumvirate grand. The Queen of Swords, their united stand. Her mind a fortress, her judgments clear. With their essence intertwined, there's naught to fear. In her presence, truth shines like a star. Her words like swords, piercing near and far. With justice as her scepter, she takes her reign. Balancing the scales, removing every stain. In the pantheon's embrace, their energies combine. As the Queen of Swords, in power they entwine. Mot's virtue, Hera-Huti's wit, and Heru's might. An unyielding force, defending what's right. Investigating former President Donald J. Trump, Jack Smith, a seasoned and driven Justice Department prosecutor, was chosen for his track record in handling high-profile cases involving politicians both in the United States and abroad. Appointed in November by Attorney General Merrick B. Garland, he was entrusted with overseeing two investigations into Mr. Trump. One focused on his efforts to overturn the 2020 election, including the lead-up to the Capitol attack on January 6, 2021, while the other centered around Mr. Trump's retention of classified materials at his residence in Florida. Described as the right person to handle these sensitive matters in a fair and expedient manner, Mr. Smith, previously involved in investigating war crimes in Kosovo, has maintained a low profile since his appointment. He refrained from granting interviews, with a recent sighting of him at a Subway restaurant making headlines at the Justice Department headquarters. This approach is target of Justice Department Special Counsel Jack Smith's investigation into efforts to interfere with the peaceful transfer of power following the 2020 election. It allows for a cohesive and integrated understanding of complex ideas. Despite this secrecy, on a Friday, Mr. Smith clearly articulated his decision to charge Mr. Trump regarding the retention of classified documents, emphasizing the Department of Justice's commitment to upholding the rule of law, regardless of the individual's status. Mr. Trump and his allies had accused the Justice Department of pursuing a politically motivated investigation to hinder his chances of re-election. However, officials within the department vouched for Mr. Smith's dedication to conducting a fair inquiry and defended his team against allegations of unethical tactics. John Luman Smith, born on June 5, 1969, in Clay, New York, demonstrated a remarkable legal career, marked by his intensity and focus. Starting as a prosecutor in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, he gradually rose to supervisory roles, handling significant cases involving gangs, violent crime, financial fraud, and public corruption. Notable among his achievements was a conviction of Robert McDonnell, the former governor of Virginia, which was later overturned by the Supreme Court. Beyond his legal prowess, Mr. Smith showcased an athletic side, competing in triathlons despite starting as a weak swimmer. Throughout his career, he encountered injuries, including a biking accident that delayed his return to Washington. Assembling a team of dedicated prosecutors, Mr. Smith has been steadfast in his commitment to making timely decisions in line with his mandate. Contrary to the portrayal by Mr. Trump's team, colleagues describe him as a decisive manager who prioritizes gathering sufficient information to swiftly determine whether to press charges. During a crucial meeting with Mr. Trump's lawyers to discuss an imminent prosecution, Mr. Smith maintained a stoic and silent demeanor, letting his subordinates take the lead in the proceedings. This enigmatic reputation has served him well, keeping his opponents uncertain and furthering his effectiveness as a prosecutor. Mot represented as the Queen of Swords. It represents the individuals and organizations that work towards social justice, aid the disadvantaged, and foster a culture of empathy and compassion within society. Heilbrunn Timeline of Art History Essays The Phoenicians, 1500 to 300 BC. The Tree of Life consists of 10 circles or spheres, each known as Sephira or a light of emanation. Ausur represents Kether, Tahuti represents Chokmah, Sekert represents Binah, Tahuti represents chest, Harukuti represents Gevarah, Heru represents Tifereth, Het Heru represents Netzik, Sebek represents Hod, Al-Set represents Yesod, and Geb represents Malkuth. Every Sephira is also referred to as a path, as a complete understanding of its mystical nature propels the aspirant to a higher level of consciousness, akin to passing through a gateway or portal. Thus, these 10 Sephiroth are collectively known as the first 10 paths. As per accounts from ancient classical authors, the Phoenicians were a civilization inhabiting the coastal region of the Levant, eastern Mediterranean. Among their principal cities were Tyre, Sidon, Byblos, and Arwad. These cities were fiercely autonomous and, unlike the nearby inland states, the Phoenicians formed a confederation of maritime traders rather than a distinct nation. The left pillar is Sekert as Binah, Harukuti as Gevarah, and Sebek as Hod represents harshness, discipline, and related attributes are form, severity, and glory/splendor, as the Sephiroth 3, 5, and 8. On the left pillar is Harukuti as Gevarah, severity to enforce the will of Mot. Harukuti as Gevarah, the enforcer. Individuals occupying authoritative roles, including fathers, mothers in one-parent households, kings, princes, leaders, lieutenants, deputies, mayors, governors, bosses, supervisors, and those who are self-employed. Elements: Harukuti as Gevarah can be associated with the element of fire, representing the transformative, assertive, and disciplined aspects of severity. Flower, cactus flower, symbolizing resilience, strength, and the ability to withstand harsh conditions. Rock mineral, red coral, garnet. The middle pillar is Amen as Kether, Heru as Tifereth, Al-Set as Yesod, and Geb as Malkuth represents mildness and balance, crown, beauty, foundation, and kingdom. As the spheres 1, 6, 9, and 10. The pillar of mildness and balance is Heru as Tippereth. Heru as Tippereth, will, beauty, represents harmony, balance, and beauty. Sociologically, Heru as Tifereth corresponds with generosity and ambition, seeking power and leadership, brimming with vitality, possessing strong determination, zealous, noble, lofty, and principled, yet reserved and humane, refraining from using underhanded tactics in the face of adversaries. Elements: Heru as Tifereth correspondent energy exerts its influence through action, originating from the animal spirit, and embodies the hot and dry energy of the sun. Flower, rose and acts of kindness in various cultural and mythological contexts. Herus as Tifereth symbolize that quality as independence, self-sufficiency, and determination. When sending a bouquet with 2 roses, it represents a deep and mutual love. On the other hand, the number 2 signifies duality, signifying partnership and unity. Lastly, 3 roses are often used as a simple and heartfelt way to say I love you. The right pillar is Tahuti as Chokmah, Mot as chest, and Het Heru as Netzik, embodies mercy as the Sephiroth 2, 4, and 7. Mot, chest, will, kindness, embodies benevolence, compassion, and acts of kindness. Sociologically, synthesis is the process of gaining insight into various concepts by bringing them together through the use of abstract analogies. Mot as chest, perfectly suited for philosophical and theoretical scientific principles. This approach is particularly suitable for philosophical, theoretical scientific, and religious pursuits, as it allows for a cohesive and integrated understanding of complex ideas. This approach is particularly suitable for philosophical, theoretical scientific, and religious pursuits, as it allows for a cohesive and integrated understanding of complex ideas. Elements: Modest chest corresponds to the element of water, synthesis, achieved by unifying elements through abstract analogies, positions. Rock mineral, yellow sapphire, lapis lazuli and tin. Similar to the Chinese yin and yang, the pillars express the complementary principles of duality and polarity. Jack Smith's birthday, June 5th, making him the philanthropist card, the Queen of Diamond, by way of the love cards, what your birthday reveals about you, and your personal relationships, page 236, by Robert Camp, Source Books Incorporated, Naperville, Illinois, 1997. The birth cards demonstrates that the usual patterns present personal challenges rather than fixed fates. Through self-awareness and love, any negative pattern in a birth card can be transformed into a profoundly beautiful expression. Working with energies of Ma'at, Harahuti, and Heru unite their divine powers, their essence illuminates the path of balance and righteousness. In the realm of ancient gods and timeless energies, the Queen of Swords stands tall, a symbol of truth, wisdom, and justice. In the heart of the Queen of Swords, the legacy of these formidable beings lives on, inspiring us to seek truth, uphold fairness, and embrace the strength that lies within. Through her, we find the courage to face life's challenges, knowing that justice and wisdom prevail in the eternal dance of cosmic energies. The Queen of Diamond is a person that possesses a love for variety and demonstrate great creativity and resourcefulness, except when it comes to financial concerns, which tend to worry them frequently. The Queen of Diamond has refined and expensive tastes, preferring to spend money on high quality and costly items. They are remarkably generous and philanthropic individuals. With her keen intellect and unwavering determination, she safeguards the realm, cutting through illusions and falsehoods. The Nine of Hearts in Jupiter and Nine of Diamonds' second karma card bestow upon them a natural ability to let go of possessions and a genuine desire to share their wealth with others. At times, they embody the role of a generous relative who delights in taking loved ones shopping or giving extravagant birthday presents. The Queen Diamond card is known for its charm and appreciation for the finer aspects of life. They are remarkably generous and philanthropic individuals. Moreover, they possess an inherent talent for business and excel at promoting products and services, displaying remarkable leadership abilities. Irrespective of their pursuits, being Queen of Diamond, they tend to nurture and support others in their work and personal lives. The Queen of Diamonds' mind is naturally critical, capable of intense analysis and planning, which also grants them the ability to see through the deceptions of others. To counterbalance themselves, it is suggested they must practice cultivating a positive attitude. If Queen of Diamond individuals choose a spiritual path, they can realize a unique mission and attain spiritual enlightenment and self-mastery. Queen of Spades in Neptune. Additionally, they exhibit a soulful connection with ancient sciences and harbor a natural attraction to ancient mysteries and secret knowledge, inspiring them to study eternal truths and alleviating many of their mundane problems. When dedicated to higher goals, their potential for success knows no bounds, as some of the world's wealthiest people have been diamond individuals. Their charm and charisma make it effortless for them to initiate new relationships. The Queen of Diamonds usually get what they wish for, but they must also face the consequences of their desires, for better or worse. Description profile: the Queen of Diamond. The numerical aspects of cards carry significant importance, such as the number 8 heart card, individuals often having 8 children or cherished ones forming their inner circle. The Queen of Diamond life path comprises 3 essential threes. The first is their 3 of Diamond first karma card, symbolizing their fundamental uncertainty about life's priorities. The second is their Venus card, the 3 of clubs, and the third is their Mars card, the 3 of spades. Venus and Mars significantly influence his correspondence with thought as air and force as fire. When threes appear in these positions, we can anticipate variations and profound transformations in their lives. With 2 threes, the Queen of Diamond outshines other cards in the deck in generating new experiences, even with challenges. They have a tendency to initiate relationships with ease. The 3 energy craves expression and may become restless if constrained. It combines the 2, representing togetherness, with the 1, a constant desire for novelty, leading many Queen of Diamonds to take an active approach to life, at its fullest, in all its facets. In the realm of justice, Jack Smith stands tall, Queen of Swords, he answers the call. With flinty gaze and heart so true, wisdom and strength, in all he'll pursue. He wields his words like a sharpened blade, cutting through deceit, unafraid. In the court of law, he takes command, seeking fairness and justice, firm he'll stand. A master strategist, battles he's fought, in pursuit of truth, the elite he has caught. For the Queen of Swords, he'll defend what's right, guided by justice's unwavering light. In the annals of law, his legacy lies, symbol of justice, where truth fights not to die. In our hearts, Jack Smith's name we'll revere, Queen of Swords, his spirit sincere. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.